Welcome to day 84 of a dish a day, where I'm attempting to upload a new recipe every day for a year. And today we are making an absolute powerhouse of a soup, and that is an oxtail soup. And we're going to serve that with a triple cheese thyme toasty. Triple cheese thyme toasty. That's a really awkward one to say. Let's get cooking. And it all starts with my all-time favourite root vegetable, the celeriac. Celeriac is the root of the celery plant, and it's got a much milder, nuttier flavour than celery. You can mash it, puree it, and you can roast it. It can be sliced up thin and go into a slaw. It is a super versatile root vegetable, and I don't think it gets as much love as it deserves. Take about half of your celeriac, take off the rough skin on the outside, and then give it a rough dice. Then do the same with a carrot and grate 3 cloves of garlic. And now it's time to start prepping our oxtail. It's exactly what it's called. It's the tail of the cow. It's full of collagen and marrow. These are the things that are going to melt away when we get that into our soup. So we're going to get these seasoned and we're going to get them into the pan. Give your tail a generous amount of oil and a generous amount of salt on both sides, and then we're going to get that into a very hot pan. And if you have the end tail bits, throw them in as well. Everything is flavour. Get a nice crust on all sides of our tail and then remove from the pan. Get some more oil in and go in with our onions, our carrot and our celeriac. Fry off for about 10 minutes until lovely and softened. And then add in your garlic and tomato puree. Fry off for another few minutes before adding 1.5 litres of beef stock and 250 millilitres of Guinness. Give that a stir, get your beef back in there with 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce, 2 bay leaves, 2 sprigs of thyme and 1 tablespoon of smoked paprika. Get a lid on that and simmer on low for about 3 hours. Remove your oxtail and then we're going to skim some of the fat off our soup. Now it's around this point that I made a very fortuitous mistake. I forgot to put the flour in when I was cooking off the vegetables. It's fortuitous because I get to show you what to do if you make that same mistake. If you weren't here, I'd be a moody bitch right now. We're going to fix this by making a cornflour slurry. Mix 1.5 tablespoons of cornflour in with 2 tablespoons of water. Give that a mix. Get that into your soup and let that simmer for a few minutes to cook out the cornflour. And now we have the arduous task of picking all the meat off the oxtail bones, which can be difficult, but it is well worth it. Return your meat to the soup and keep warm while we make our toasty. Mix 2 tablespoons of butter with thyme and black pepper, and then mix up sharp white cheddar, Gruyere and mozzarella. Now apply a generous amount of butter to 2 slices of good bread that you do enjoy. Get a healthy amount of cheese in there and then put your lid on, get that into a hot pan, toast off on both sides until it's lovely and oozy in the middle. We're then going to get a nice portion of our soup into a bowl, making sure you get a nice amount of everything. Slice our sandwich, finish off with fresh thyme leaves and parsley and dig in. This one warms you from the inside out. It is just outstanding. As always, a full recipe will be in the description down below. Don't forget to drop me a follow if you like my content, and I'll catch you on the next one.